Okay, so I've just been to town and I had a bit of spare money, so I thought I'll upgrade my pencil collection, coloured pencils, and Faber Castells, half price. Okay, so yeah, so we've got these Faber Castell colouring pencils. I received a bit extra money this month, so I thought I'd splash out and get some new colouring pencils. So obviously I was looking, there was some at the Hobbycraft store in the UK, and there was some Faber Castells for 40 something pound, but obviously that was like a big fancy box with some like more colours and stuff like that in it. And so I went into another place in the UK called WH Smith's, and they had these, and they should be £23 just off, half price down to £11.50. Now God knows whether that's the actual retail price online. I mean, I've had a quick look online and there are a couple around this price at normal price, however they look a bit of like a dodgy, like second-hand type, do you know, like repackaged as well, already been opened, private sellers kind of thing. So yeah, I'm just going to have a quick review of these and see how they compare to my other colouring pencils, what I've been using for the past year or so. So we get 24 colour grip. With the grip, or the whole grip situation, I have noticed that there are some pencils out there which are very like triangular, like the actual stem of the pencil, which are triangular. They're a bit weird to hold, but you can get used to them. These are also water soluble, so you know you can splash a bit of water on them to mix in the colours, blah blah blah. Down here, made in Germany, apparently it's got a non-break lead. I'd love to see how that works. Ergonomic grip, so again it's the triangular shaped pencils, and we've got these cool little dots on them, so I guess that's more sort of for grip. Coming in a metal case, obviously like a German brand. Let's get into it. So I'm going to crack these open, and then I'm going to have a quick look at one or two of the pencils, and then I might cut the video and do some trial running and comparing it to some art what I've done recently with the older colouring pencils. Of course, buying these in person also saves the threat of them breaking in transit with the postman. So, okay, so get rid of that. So I've got a nice metal tin. Okay, so okay, so is that a hinge? Yeah, so it looks like it hinges, it doesn't actually come off. So it's a bit inconvenient in a way because you have to have the whole thing. I suppose you stud it up like that. Right, okay, so that is the spectrum of colours what we get. And now let's go and pick out the red. Oh god. Easy. Right, let's sit that away. Can we get a focus? So, we've got a serial number, the name of the pencil. I suppose if you could try and write your name on that, but you know, it's, you'd have to have a very steady hand to do that. So yeah, you can feel these dots. These dots are like coming out of the pencil. Yeah, it actually feels quite nice. I will give it that. The triangular shaped pencil itself. And they actually come pretty sharp in the box already. And I mean, I know some pencils don't come very sharp, but I'm intrigued to see how this lead can simply not snap. So yeah, they feel, they've got like a weird, it's like a matte finish apart from these little dots, but I suppose these dots stop your foam and that from sliding up and down the pencil, so that's pretty cool. Let's just see if there's, let's just pick out another random colour. So we've got a dark green, pick up for some foliage that. Pretty cool. apologies for that. Okay, so I'm gonna have a go at drawing something. I'm gonna stop the camera and then start recording it again shortly. Okay, so I've had my brew. This is the design we've got here. We've got the Faber Castells to the left. We've got Erica watching over us. We've got half a mug of coffee because I was watching some videos from the Luminescent Souls and Skornami. I'm trying to cover everything from like this side here is gonna be off camera for a couple of, well, until I've got this whole thing sorted. I'm going to colour it in, speed the video up and then compare it to the design that's here. So then we've got the Castell colour in here, and then we've got the WH Smith their own pencil colourings in here. So I mean, at the moment I am still very pleased with WH Smith's own bloody thing colouring pencils. However, I'm really intrigued to see how cool these pencils are. You know, for the price what you pay, I'm expecting a lot of good stuff. So I'm going to start with a backdrop. What I started doing, you'll probably see it in this other video, this other picture once I finish with it. I've started adding like gradients to the background, so it's just not one colour. It's probably about halfway through this whole WAE thing, blah. So yeah, enough talking, let's get this on the road. Okay guys, so this is the final piece, and this is with the new Faber Castell pencils. So personally I think that's come out really well. So first off, before we compare, the pencils themselves, yes, this grip does definitely work. Your thumb stays firmly in place when you're trying to sketch, especially when you're doing like the larger areas, you know, like this backdrop. Also, as you can see, the blending works wonders. We've got a little bit of shading just down here. Alright, it's darker purple to the right and then lighter purple to the left. However, you may have noticed that I've tried putting some markings in, so like you've got these black markings every so often in the picture. Now I also went over the entire image with a very light dusting of black, so you can probably see like a little bit here, there's a marking on his neck, but it's just so that the picture doesn't look too purple. you know, it can look a bit odd having two colours in if you don't merge the entirety of the secondary colouring. So you can't see it so well on the camera here, but in real life you can actually see a more black grain in the paper, just at that point there. You can't see it so well on camera, but in real life you can actually see that. So yeah, coloured it all purple, left a few white spots with black markings, coloured them in black, and then I went over the whole thing in a black, just very gently, just to like dust it over. Obviously all his horns are pure bone white. The background, the blue background, you can probably tell again, I did dark blue on one side and light blue on the other side. And the mountains in the distance, you've got dark brown to represent the shadow of the sun, and then you've got the lighter side here, so you've got the darker side there again, and then the lighter side here, as well as the rock at the bottom. You can see just some minor shading there as well. So yeah, that is that picture done with the Faber Castell pencils. So now we're going to compare these to the W.H. Smith ones. Now these are the W.H. Smith's own pencils. You can usually buy a box of 36 for about £6.99. Obviously these ones are supposed to be better than the W.H. Smith ones. So let's move over to this other design what we've got here then. So that is the W.H. Smith one. Pull these two out. So on the left we've got the Faber Castells, and on the right we've got the W.H. Smith ones. So personally, I think that the Castells has come out just a tiny little bit better than W.H. Smith's own. Now the W.H. Smith's own, they're not the cheapest ones. They're like the mid-range version, the mid-range to high-end of the W.H. Smith's own. You know, they're not expensive, but you know, they're not like tacky cheap things that break. As for the Faber Castells, you know, they were very nice to use. They felt very sturdy. The lead on the inside of the pencils, I didn't have any problems with any of the lead. They were easy to sketch with. You know, they were comfortable. So in that aspect, I'm going to go for the Faber Castells. However, the overall image quality between the two are very similar. I would say that the Faber Castells are just a lot more comfortable to use. So yeah guys, that is going to be this video. I do apologise if it takes too long, but hopefully you guys, you know, it proved useful to some of you. I mean, if you do live in England and there's a W.H. Smith nearby, I would definitely recommend grabbing a box of these Faber Castells, especially for the low price, £11.50. You know, should be 20 something pound apparently. But yeah, very nice pencils. Let me know what you guys think. Let me guys what you guys think in the comments below, as well as obviously liking the video. So okay guys, thanks a lot. I shall see you in my next video. Oh, one more sly thing. 2 shoutouts. First off, Illuminant Souls, TCG. Focus. There we go. He now has his new channel. It's called Skornami. I will link that in the description below. He's set up a second YouTube channel, so be sure to head over to his channel, show him some love, and give him a few extra subs. That's where he's going to be posting most of his new videos. So if you want to keep up to date with Illuminant Souls and the anime game, then definitely go and subscribe to him. Secondly, last week I didn't upload a video because I was helping a friend with his YouTube channel. Again, I will link this in the video somewhere, if not in the description down below. His channel's called Mikey Shelley. Basically, he's got an electric skateboard, he's a vlogger. He goes out every weekend, every 2 weeks or so, and records videos, gets them up on YouTube. Last weekend, I helped him with my drone, and I got a bit of aerial footage. You know, nothing too fancy, nothing massive, but, you know, it does add like a complete different scene to, you know, camera angles and stuff like that, videography to his channel, which I think personally looks pretty cool. So be sure to go and check out his channel. Alright guys, I'll see you for now.